Your husband acts like Satan, and a duck hunter is stone dead.
I don't know how that makes any sense, and why that's even an insult.
And I have proof.
He secretly adores the lake. Isn't that a good thing? Is that... I don't know what was bad about that guy's comment. I don't know if that's a parent, but I don't know what I'm doing. Your math teacher? Because, you know, that's insulting to him, right? I'll just talk about his math teacher. Because, you know, he seems like he's in his 20s or something. You know, he still needs his math teacher. You know. I don't know. Maybe he needs a math teacher. We'll just go with this. We'll just say his math teacher is rude. Whatever you want to say, boy. Let's just go for it.
Your wife was your beloved auntie and changes into your mother like a minging peasant.
What? So, my wife was my aunt, and then she was my mother. Can somebody please explain that? I don't get that. I'm confused. What you're trying to make a point there. Once again,
I confess, it was me who murdered this man. I needed his train ticket. Direct connection, first class.
First class? Then killing him for the ticket is understandable. But please, try to restrain from murder in the future.
okay, you know, we learned something today, kids. We learned something. It's okay to murder people if it's for first class on a train. We learned something. Remember that. It's okay to kill people for first class tickets to a train. Thank you, Insult Simulator. You can always trust these insult simulators teaching you life lessons as you go. But it's just the fact that meeting these people over YouTube is kind of like scary at first. You're kind of like, oh, I don't know who this person's gonna be, I don't know what they're gonna say. But when you meet someone and you talk to them and you learn they're not from the same place you are, they're from either a different country, different state, and you learn a whole bunch of new stuff about a new person, and then they have a different outlook on things and you have a different outlook on things. You kind of go off of each other and you kind of shape each other's personalities. Not, I guess this is getting very, very deep and very emotional. Because one thing I've noticed too, I was talking about this with a friend earlier, is that a lot of people now hide where they came from. A lot of people now just are almost ashamed of where they started. They're just like, oh, I started with my phone up to a screen. Oh no, I gotta hide that. Now I'm this big YouTuber or something, or I don't want people to know that. I want them to think I was the funniest guy ever when I started, and I had this great camera and great screen recorder right away when I started, and that's what they try and make it look like. And then you go, wow, they started out amazing. How did they do that? But really, to tell you, if you find a channel where you go to their first video and it's basically like one of their recent videos where it's like they have a screen recorder or something, or they're really funny, that's not their starting video. I'm gonna tell you that straight out. Either they started on another channel or something else, but usually people don't start out amazing unless, you know, some people it's just weird, some people can, but most of the time, 99% of the time, nobody's gonna start out like that. I don't know, YouTube has just shaped so much of what I've thought about. Is just recording and editing videos has been so much fun, and just having friends around and just being able to talk, and just because, like I said, I've made new friends because of YouTube, and just talking and recording with them and meeting new things and learning new stuff and having them be friends. That basically you could go from someone who you just met on YouTube and who you're talking to comments of some random YouTuber's, you know, video, come to a point where you could think, oh, they could be a lifetime friend, is something really, really crazy. And I just really feel, you know, grateful for what I've been through and what YouTube has brought me through and the opportunities that have appeared, because, you know, there could have been a million different paths. I could have never even met half the people I did, and even though some of them, you know, maybe I didn't record 30 videos with them, maybe I recorded a video with them, but it was great to actually, you know, get to do this type of thing. I mean, okay guys, once again, that's the end of another highlights video, and even though he did put it in the video this time, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Chicken Man, Epic Productions, whatever you want to consider him. Thank you so much for editing another one of these videos for this week of highlights. And like he said in that message, just in case you couldn't read it or something, I don't know, I'll just repeat it. Basically, he said, like, if you haven't watched Why My Channel Will Always Be a Success, I highly recommend you do that, because this video does not do it justice. And I personally say I personally suggest that myself, because it does have a lot of things. Not guess more talking about how my experience, but if you want some good things to help out, maybe starting out a channel, there are some good, not necessarily like direct tips in there, but some stuff talking about it. And I'm not a good person to give tips, so I mean, hey, you can't really technically go off me, but I've been on YouTube for like 4 years or something like that, so you can take something from my experience with all kinds of different channels going around YouTube. But anyways, I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of these videos. And yeah, if this is the first video you've seen by me, be sure to check out all my other content. We are back to daily officially, so be sure to watch some other content of mine. And you know, hey, if you didn't really think these were the best highlights, go check out the videos for yourself and see what you think are the best highlights. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you choose to join the nation, the WitherNation. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. See you later.